Chris Martin has shared a refreshingly grounded take on fame, success, and legacy, admitting that he wouldn't be upset if one day the band's music was forgotten or resigned to the bargain bin. In an era when artists often fight to preserve their legacies and maintain relevance, Martin's words stand out for their humility and perspective. Speaking candidly, the Fix You singer reflected on how he's come to terms with the idea that all creative work, no matter how beloved, eventually fades from the spotlight. If one day people stop listening to us and all our records end up in the bargain bin, that's totally fine with me, Martin said. We've had an amazing journey, and if it all ends tomorrow, I'll still feel grateful. What matters most is that the music meant something to someone along the way. The statement encapsulates what has become a defining trait of Martin's personality over the years, a sense of peace and humility that contrasts sharply with the ego-driven world of superstardom. Over the last 2 decades, Coldplay has sold over 100 million records, headlined the world's biggest stadiums, and created anthems that defined a generation, from Yellow and The Scientist to Viva La Vida and A Sky Full of Stars. Yet, Martin insists that none of those achievements compare to the deeper sense of fulfillment he gets from connection and creativity. We've been so lucky, he continued. The fact that people around the world have sung our songs back to us, that's already more than anyone could dream of. I don't need our records to be timeless or for people to call us legends. If they move on, that's okay. Life keeps moving. Those close to Martin describe him as someone increasingly focused on presence rather than permanence. He's become known for his gratitude, introspection, and philosophical outlook, often crediting meditation, family, and his spiritual curiosity for keeping him grounded amid the chaos of fame. Coldplay, currently in the later stages of their Music of the Spheres World Tour, continues to fill stadiums across continents, proving that their music still resonates deeply. Yet, Martin says he's not driven by the pursuit of staying relevant or outdoing their past success. We don't chase trends anymore, he explained. We just try to make music that feels honest in the moment. Maybe one day, people will stop caring about Coldplay, and that's completely natural. Everything has its time. This philosophy marks a sharp contrast from the band's early years, when Martin admitted to being obsessed with critical approval and commercial validation. In recent years, he has spoken openly about learning to let go of those anxieties, focusing instead on authenticity and joy. Fans online have praised Martin's perspective, with many calling it refreshing and deeply human. One fan wrote, "Only Chris Martin could say he doesn't care about being remembered and somehow make it sound profound." Coldplay's career has always been defined by evolution, from their melancholy early sound to their kaleidoscopic, uplifting recent work. For Martin, that evolution mirrors his own spiritual journey, one that values impermanence, kindness, and the shared experience of music over any kind of legacy. The truth is, everything ends, Martin concluded. But while it lasts, we get to share something beautiful. And when it's over, that's okay, because the love doesn't go away. As Coldplay continue to inspire millions with their stadium-sized optimism, Martin's humble acceptance of their eventual fade into memory serves as a reminder of what truly matters, not the charts, the trophies, or the headlines, but the human connection their music has created across generations.